Let's cut right to the chase. I got a copyright claim on my video. I did a review of the VOD of the riff tracks of Troll 2. And it got claimed last night when I uploaded it for Patreon early on YouTube. And I am furious. Like seething. Because guys, I've not wanted to go too much into this, but this last few weeks, the reason videos have been kind of late, it's been like a little bit over a week per video, is because I'm exhausted, because I'm working way more in the last month or two than I had been for a long time. And this semester, I've been taking 8-week semesters for a while, online college semesters. But this one, I was like, this one seems relatively easy, and it is so time-consuming. So then, when I'm done with school and work, I'm just super tired, and I feel like I'm not always putting out my best when I work on the videos that tired. So, I'm getting behind on myself because it's just a lot of work to get them done, and I'm still enjoying it when I am working on them. Let me be clear about that. I still love making them. That's no problem. It's just I don't feel like the quality is there if I'm really tired, and sometimes it's hard to do that. So I was super behind on videos, and so yesterday I spent literally the entire day. I did not do a single other thing yesterday but work on that video. That video. I from when I woke up to when I went to bed after 3 in the morning to then get 3 hours sleep to go to work today, I worked on that video really, really long and hard, and I actually thought it turned out pretty good. I wake up to what every YouTuber hates, which is an email that said, hey, you got copyright claimed, too bad. And I look, and it was right after it was uploaded, unlisted, so it's a robot because it wasn't public, unlisted, so it's one of the stupid copyright robots. Now, for those who might not be as familiar with what I'm talking about, YouTube has this system for usually film companies and things like that to keep it so their movies aren't being just released on YouTube in full. That makes sense, that you wouldn't want your entire movie pirated, right? Okay, I get that. But the system is completely jacked and screws YouTubers instead of giving them a fair shake, oh hey, the computer caught something in this video that might be infringement. Instead of having a human then look at it, it's just claimed by a robot, and it doesn't matter. You can only do so much to fix it. Often you can't even get in touch with a person. This is the very reason I haven't done a single Riff Tracks MP3 review with the blockbuster movies, though I would love to. I'm scared that this will keep happening, because this happened before, not on Riff Tracks related videos. Very, very, very early on when I did my first top 10 lists, a couple of the Mystery Science ones got claimed until I got in touch. I kept getting in touch with Shout Factory, I think 2 or 3 times. And they always fixed it as soon as possible, and then they eventually whitelisted me, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. So Riff Tracks and Mystery Science themselves, I'm good. I chose to do the VODs because I thought, if Riff Tracks has the rights to sell them with the film, then I'm assuming they're not going to be as super strict and automatically claim things with the film. And it just Now I am one of the people lucky enough, I guess, to not make my living off of YouTube. I have a job, so it doesn't affect me in a financial sense, which is good, but it's still unfair. That's still, if any, I hate using the word unfair, but if anything, it's just wrong. Instead of checking, having a human then look at it and be oh no, it is just a review, or it is just something else, it's fine. They're just no, well then you can't, it's blocked worldwide. They give these companies all the power, and it sickens me. It really does, because these people aren't doing anything wrong. The YouTubers aren't doing anything wrong. And there are people out there that are doing things wrong by putting filters and things to get the actual movies up there, and it's ridiculous. I'm trying not to get too mad, because I'm like, I'm legitimately devastated because I thought that I was past needing to worry about this with what I was doing, and that's why I did the VODs and not the MP3s, because I thought I could do it. And it's like, why? If you remember last year, I think it was last year or late 2015, a video was going around from Doug Walker, the Nostalgia Critic, and Channel Awesome about where's the fair use, which is when people can use clips from movies and television and music and things like that. And it's usually when it is for criticism and commentary, or parody, are the two most common. Like, mine would be considered both, because it's a comedic review. So, and again, it's not even of the movie, it's of the riff tracks and the movie. So mine, all my videos clearly fall under that. I don't just upload things. If your video transforms the footage you're using in a significant way, then you can use the footage. They have the bots that just automatically claim anything they see, and it's just so infuriating. YouTube is awful. They are terrible people. They genuinely are, because they know how many people not only rely on this for money, but those that do are making them. They're making YouTube a ton of money, and they know it. I don't monetize. So, okay, maybe they hate me for that, as if I would make them any money. Like, less than 500 subscribers. Like, that is not a channel of significance, like, monetarily, right? And they get paid somewhat either way, whether I advertise or not. So, whatever. But it's like companies are able to just claim these things. It's so easy. If you hated someone enough, you could just go claim a bunch of their videos illegally and get their channel taken down. That's how ridiculously stacked this system is against YouTubers. And it's like, I've always been really angry about this. I just only talked about YouTube's problems once, when the adpocalypse started. For those of you who either aren't familiar or don't remember, it was early this year, very late last year. They started demonetizing a ton of people. A lot of people still had their ads, but they were making literally a tenth of what they were. That's what happened to me. But I barely made anything to begin with. It was just a, hey, maybe I can make a little pocket change off this hobby type of thing. So I just shut mine off. I was like, well, either way, YouTube's going to get some money just from my channel existing, so I'm going to take off the ads. I don't want them getting any more money, and it's not really doing me any good anyway, so there. Plus, they have no proof of where that 90% of your income was going, so they were making, another 90% what their YouTubers are bringing in. Not all of them, but a lot of them had that problem, especially some political channels and things like that that YouTube doesn't like. They were you could tell they were, by all the people who made videos about being affected by this, you could sense a pattern of, it was a lot of people YouTube didn't like, and then it was either if you were so huge you scared them, like you have so many millions of followers, they know that you could, like, they could rage against them even if the YouTuber didn't tell them to do so. Or if you're like me and you're really tiny, you really didn't make them anything anyway, so they just take it off. Like, I was already really upset. I mean, I made a video about it because I was like, it doesn't affect me that much, but it affects a lot of people. That's when I started my Patreon, and that's when I was like, you don't even need to support me, but support somebody, support someone of your favorite creators. And I still stand by that. It's like, if you can support any of your favorite creators, even if you can't do Patreon, where it's like you're donating a little every month, if they have merchandise, buy a shirt, buy a mug, something to help them, because it's only gotten worse. Now a ton of channels, like a ton, not just political ones, just cartoon reviewers, didn't get fair use claims. They got monetary claims, and people were showing screenshots of their list of YouTube videos with, like, the creator details, the details we can see on our own videos. And there's always a little button that says whether or not you can monetize it, or if it's monetized. And people had lists of all their videos saying not advertiser friendly, not ad friendly, not ad friendly. Just removing ads and blocking the monetization of people's videos that had been monetized for months and years. In some cases, years. They were just setting computers off, like running wild, like, hey, it has this tag or this title, that means we can demonetize it no matter what the content was. And people have tested both of these things before. Back when the fair use thing was at its absolute peak, about like a year and a half ago when that video came out, there's a guy on Channel Awesome who does these movie reviews, these midnight screenings, and as soon as he gets out of the opening night movie, he just sits in his car and gives like a first reaction review, kind of like what I did with the Mystery Science season 11 stuff, just without the actual reaction part at the beginning, but like the first thoughts coming out of it. All it is him sitting in his car, usually with a friend, and then just talking about the movie. That's it. And I cannot remember what the movie was, but he was reviewing some movie, that's all it was. It was instantly claimed, copyright claimed against fair use. Not a single frame of footage was in the video, like from that movie was in the video. That is how bad the computers don't care, and the people don't care. That one might have actually, if I'm remembering correctly, been tagged by a person. The person saw that title and just claimed it without checking. The company just outright claimed it without even checking to see if it was real, to see if like the violation was real, and of course wasn't. And then recently, when the ads on everyone got just taken off, like not even down to like 10% like the original time, but just gone, there was a guy, I cannot remember who it was, and I'm sorry, but he put up a video with a title that was either political or something he knew YouTube would be looking for to demonetize or to make sure to keep the ads off. So he put that title on and put the tags in it. And it was literally just him looking at the camera in like his living room and saying blah 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 blah, like saying nothing, just gibberish or whatever, and it got claimed because of the title. They don't care. They mess with the algorithm, which promotes certain videos, and they'll make sure that the right channels get pushed to the top. That's why YouTubers will ask you to like videos. I didn't even know this a year ago, about it when I first started. Very first started, I just thought likes and dislikes were something people did in general. But what I learned very early on in my career on this site was that it actually helps bump the videos up. The more likes a video has, the more the algorithm, the computer system, will try to push it toward people who have like similar tastes as people who have watched it, or similar likes to people who liked that video, and they kind of start to push it a little bit. So when people say the likes help, they really do help those people a lot. But we're fighting a broken system. It's just to work so hard on something that you love to do, and you give your all and you put everything into. And I think all of us have had at least one thing that we've created that in the end didn't turn out for whatever reason. Often something beyond our control happens. And it's like you're just helpless. You just feel helpless. So with my claim, I filed a dispute, which means someone claimed your video. You can do like a counterclaim where you're like, no, you're stupid. This is nothing. There's nothing wrong with this. You can't claim this. It makes no sense. What I'm doing is fine. But you can file disputes, so I put, like, this falls under fair use and I know it. And then you can actually put a description of what happened. So a human from the company that claimed it, not YouTube, because why would they bother? But they will look it over and see if it's real. And if they don't look it over or mess with this claim at all, in 30 days, the video should be allowed to be up. I don't want to wait 30 days for a video that I know is being unfairly targeted to be up. I was trying to get a video out this week, worked to no end yesterday to get it finished, had fun with it despite that, still had fun making it because I always do, and was actually like proud and happy with how it came out, was looking forward to uploading it, was excited to upload it. And you take that away from me for no reason. Like, you don't even gain anything. Like, you gain no money. There's nothing. And so if they don't do anything in 30 days, the video will be up. But if they do, and if they try to like continue to pull it, I don't know. We'll see what happens after that. Either way, I don't know when the next video will be out. Less than a week. less than a week, and I kind of want to jump off a roof, but I won't. I'm tired. I'm sorry. What I'm gonna try to do. There are two things I can do in the meantime to try to fix this at least a little bit, and have it be watched at least within the month, if ever, if they do something else. I don't know. What more do you want from me? For my Patreon supporters, I am going to ask if you guys could message me. You can private message me on Patreon and send me your email address, and I should be able to send you the file for the video, so you'll like have the whole thing. Like you'll have it down. You can have it downloaded on your computer. I don't care. I'm not. Again, like I said, I'm not making money off of the YouTube hits or anything. Just don't upload it somewhere, like as if you could. So if anyone that supports my Patreon, whether you join today or have done it forever, it's like just send me an email in a private, or your email in a private message, and I can send you the file so you can see it, because it's like, you guys pay for something I would give you for free anyway. Like I've said a million times before, I could make absolutely nothing off this. I would still make videos, as many as I do, as often as I can, but it does really help. Like I don't know if I would be able to get that new microphone that I have, that I'm not using right now, because this is a really quick impromptu thing I want to get up there. But I wouldn't be able to afford that without having the Patreon money like set aside for it. It was expensive, so it does help. It definitely helps me improve the channel, but it is not necessary. I want to make that clear. It is not necessary. This isn't my job. But if you have even $1 to spare for anyone, not just me, but anybody, pick one of your favorite creators and throw a little something their way if you can, especially if you know they have definitely been affected by the ad stuff. But that's one way I can definitely get the video out there to a few people. The other thing I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna bite the bullet and start a website for myself, not coded by me, so that's the problem. Like I can't make it a YouTube-esque site without knowing how to code stuff. But I checked all the internet, like the website making websites, and only WordPress has an option to put videos on them, because the other things like Wix and Squarespace, where you can put a link to a video, but it's still uploaded on YouTube or Vimeo or Dailymotion. Like it can't just be uploaded directly into that site. It still has to be on a different website to then be on that one, which is dumb. But WordPress has their own video player. I will put the link down here, because I'll get this video up and then I'll work on that tonight and maybe into tomorrow, I guess, depending. And as soon as it's live, the link will be down in the description. It'll be a description of all my videos. At least if it's on my own site, they can only go so far. Like I won't have the bots like monitoring the website to try and take my things down. So Patreon people will see it for sure. I'm gonna try to start a website and get it to work and just upload all my videos on there. Now I will still put them on YouTube also, because that's where most people are gonna be. So most people are gonna stay. But when the website's up, I'll do a little announcement video, and I would say bookmark that page. And now again, this is assuming it even works, and I hope it does, but I will put every single video I upload on there as well. Plus, then I can also do like little blog posts and stuff all in one place that isn't Patreon. But that way, if like, oh, something's canceled or something's coming up and I want you guys to know ahead of time, like I can hype you guys up without having to do videos like this all the time. And I mean, we'll go from there. We'll see what happens in 30 days. But because of this, I can't keep doing the RiffTrax VOD ones until I have a site created. So hopefully this works. I am gonna be working non-stop this weekend. First I'll try to get the website up and running, but after that I need to get that Muppet Rankings video finished. Jackie, if you're watching this, I am sorry it's taken this long. It should have been done 2 weeks ago. You know, like I said earlier, it's just my time keeps getting pushed back, and I have a lot of it written, but the script is taking a lot out of me, because it's so this is important to me. This Muppet video is important, so I'm trying to make sure the script is just right. So that's the one I've been prioritizing for when I'm like not tired at all. So I'm gonna work super hard to get that finished. I have a lot to do this weekend, because it'll be create a website, finish the script for the Muppet video. I'm gonna try to get a RiffTrax Shorts video up, because those videos actually take me the shortest amount of time to make, because I have like, I know exactly what I'm doing every step, and I can like bam, 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 and get it done. So I can get that done pretty quickly. At least one of those videos will hopefully be available by like Tuesday for everyone. Hopefully it'll be Monday Patreon, Tuesday for everyone, you know, because I'm gonna have all that plus school this weekend. This stupid semester. Like, you ever feel like you're running and running and you're not getting anywhere? It's like the more and more I do this stupid homework, it's like nothing's coming of it, it feels. Like, I just want to do my hobby and let the other people who enjoy it, which is like already insane that I'm at almost 500 subscribers, almost 500 people, like, look forward to seeing stuff that I make, which is just insanity in and of itself. But I want us to be able to keep watching these together and enjoying these things together. I hope this, wish me luck in starting this website, that it can work, that I can then put things on there. There won't be bots to just like search for things randomly and be like, oh hey, here's an unfair thing to claim. And we gain nothing, but they sure lose a lot, not even monetarily, just out of life. So, just like I said, Patreon supporters, private message me, and I will send you the file. That should work, so you guys should be able to see it, because I want at least some people to see this, and I will try to start a website, and if I can get that up and running, then that will have the video and all my other videos, and it'll be a good place to check my stuff out, and I will have like blog posts and little announcements and things like that. And on like Twitter, I get more than 140 characters, so I can put like bigger updates and things like that. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers that I don't die this weekend from exhaustion. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna try to get a real video up to you guys in some way, shape, or form within the next 4 days or so. But thanks again, and I'll see you guys later.